As we travel through the swiftly changing tides of our modern era, constantly bombarded by a barrage of information and seemingly endless distractions, we can find profound solace and timeless wisdom in the traditions of our ancestors. These ancient practices, cultivated over millennia, offer a pathway toward balance and peace in our increasingly fast-paced and turbulent world. You see, our current society is engrossed in the hypnotic glow of screens, the dizzying pace of technological innovations, and the frantic discordance of modern living. Often neglects the profound wisdom and enduring serenity offered by these old ways. Renowned philosopher and poet Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Adopt the pace of nature, for her secret is patience." Indeed, our ancestors lived much closer to the natural world than most of us do today. They observed the steady changes of seasons, the rhythmic dance of the tides, the slow growth of mighty forests, and the swift flash of a hummingbird's wings. They recognized that each element in nature, from the smallest of insects to the grandest mountain, played a vital role in our delicate of life. This deep connection with nature fostered a sense of gratitude, humility, and peace that often eludes us in the modern era. However, this ancient wisdom is not lost, no. It is merely waiting for us to rediscover it. You see, each one of us can integrate these practices into our daily lives. Simple rituals like preparing meals with being in the moment while doing so, or acknowledging the source of our food and sharing it with love can become acts of reverence and appreciation. In the age of fast food and microwave dinners, this mindful approach to eating becomes an act of resistance against mindless consumption, a small step towards reclaiming our connection with the natural world. Albert Einstein wisely stated, he says, "I believe that a simple and unassuming manner of life is best for everyone, best both for the body and for the mind." The principle of less is more reflects the wisdom of ancient cultures. They understood the value of material simplicity and spiritual abundance. Today, with rampant overconsumerism and an endless pursuit of material wealth, this age-old wisdom has become even more critical. When we prioritize essential needs over extravagant wants, we begin to experience a sense of contentment, a sense of peace that no amount of material wealth can provide. Our ancestors found joy in community and shared experiences. They gathered around fires, sharing stories, songs, and wisdom. They celebrated together. They mourned together and worked together. In a society where loneliness has become an epidemic, despite our hyper-connected digital world, these communal practices remind us of the importance of genuine connection and shared experiences. And you would agree, we live in a world where the prices of basic necessities like food, housing, seem to perpetually skyrocket, where many are burdened with financial concerns, where poverty and inequality are widespread. So it's so easy to feel overwhelmed, disheartened, powerless. Yet, these challenges also present an opportunity for us to reevaluate our relationship with wealth, to redefine our definition of success, and to reassess our values, and to reimagine a more equitable, compassionate, and sustainable world. We are reminded that human spirit is undaunted and stalwart, able to ascend from the ashes of adversity, and inherently capable of kindness and selfless love. The ancient wisdom passed down from our ancestors is beautifully embodied in the proverb, "Shared joy is a double joy. Shared sorrow is half a sorrow." This age-old saying beautifully encapsulates the essence of human connection and unity. When we shift from the quest of personal enrichment to the pursuit of collective prosperity, when we transform our focus from hoarding wealth to sharing it abundantly, then we truly start to unearth a deep-seated joy and contentment that no amount of material wealth can really provide. The joy in sharing and giving unravels and very enriched life. A deep sense of connection with the world around us. It's a feeling that is far more rewarding than mere accumulation of material goods. Indeed, our ancestors understood that wealth is not merely material, but also spiritual, emotional, and relational. They recognized that the richest amongst us are not those with the most possessions, but those with the most peace. In our modern world, where financial success is often the primary measure of a person's wealth or worth, this ancient wisdom is a much-needed antidote. And as the Buddha wisely advised, he said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future, but rather concentrate on the mind and on the present moment." Our ancestors understood the importance of presence, the joy of fully immersing oneself in the present moment, of observing and participating in the unfolding of life. Our ancestors recognized the beauty of a fleeting sunset, the fleeting pleasure of fresh harvest, the joy of community gatherings. Today, our attention is often divided between past regrets and future anxieties, leaving very little room for appreciating the present moment. Our minds are constantly absorbed in digital realms, perpetually distracted from the world around us. Yet, as we become aware of all of this, we can begin to experience a profound joy, the inner peace, and the wisdom inherent in the present moment. Our ancestors had an intimate relationship with the night sky. Did you know that they would spend hours under the stars, contemplating the mysteries of the cosmos, seeking guidance from celestial bodies, and finding comfort in the vastness of the universe? Today, as we're increasingly isolated from the natural world, we often forget the wonder and the peace that can come from simply gazing at the stars. This ancient practice reminds us of our smallness in the grand scheme of the universe, fostering humility, perspective. They found beauty and joy in the simple things, the warmth of the sun, the sound of birds singing, the smell of fresh rain, the taste of ripe berries, the feel of earth under bare feet. They did not need fancy gadgets or extravagant luxuries to experience happiness. They understood, as we are beginning to realize, That joy does not come from external possessions, but from within. The ancient traditions also teach us to treat everything with respect and care. We've become a disposable society where products are not built to last, and it's easy to replace them without a second thought. This attitude of consumption without responsibility has led to environmental degradation. The wisdom of our ancestors, who so valued and respected everything from their tools to their clothes to the food they consumed, is really a wake-up call to change our approach. As the saying goes, the world is changed by your example, not your opinion. We can individually choose to incorporate these ancient wisdoms into our everyday lives, thereby setting an example for others. This ripple effect has the potential to foster a societal shift towards a more conscious, sustainable, and spiritually nourished civilization. As we travel on this journey of integrating ancient wisdom into our modern lives, let's not forget the omnipresent divine energy guiding us. Surrendering our fears and our anxieties to this divine force, we can truly move through life with grace, faith, and trust, knowing that we are guided, that we are protected, and we're very much loved. Dear God, guide me back to the wisdom of our ancestors. Help me to remember the sacredness of nature, the joy of community, the value of simplicity, the power of presence, and the importance of service. Inspire me to integrate these ancient teachings into my daily life and to walk with humility. May I honor the wisdom of the past as I travel through the complexities of the present. Amen. If you have enjoyed listening to this message, kindly share with someone who might benefit from this message as well. Together, we can inspire and help others.